we got to deal with this TikTok situation. Now, there is a bipartisan call in Congress to ban TikTok. Now, hopefully I don't TikTok anyone off now.
Hey, good one. I just wanted to pop my head out and say that was awesome.
Thank you, Hal.
Good stuff.
All right, so TikTok is a Chinese communist government spy operation, folks. By doing business in China, the parent company of TikTok is called ByteDance Limited. And the Chinese communist government has access to everything.
Wait. What's the name?
I've never heard
ByteDance?
ByteDance. The parent company of TikTok is a company called ByteDance, B-Y-T-E, as in like terabyte, as in bytes of data.
I thought it's like, let's get dumb Americans to do dumb tricks where they bite each other and dance like fools. And that's basically what's happening on TikTok.
ByteDance Limited is the parent company that owns TikTok. And they're a Chinese company. And when you operate in China, the Chinese communist government can do whatever they want. They have access to all your data, all their material. And in fact, there's a lot of infiltration where Chinese intelligence, Chinese military, the Communist Party, that they utilize companies that operate worldwide to essentially do bidding, be able to spy internationally. And that's one of the concerns with TikTok is they are tracking people through the app. They are gathering all kinds of data. They are able to mold brains in the sense that you keep suggesting data, or you keep suggesting content, I should say. You can narrow people down the paths of going down rabbit holes.
Okay. I want to elaborate on that point because that one I don't think you hit on enough, and it's very true. They have Americans like going down the paths of stupid dances and stupid pranks that are going to get you killed. Yeah. And then they have Chinese going down the path of calculus.
Okay, this is true. So the way that TikTok works in other parts of the world, like here in the United States, all this goofy crap, all this like mind-numbing stuff, they don't allow the same stuff in China.
No.
So TikTok in China, it's more educational. They don't allow for all this mindless stuff. But also with their algorithms, they can start guiding young brains towards certain types of content, and it's repetitive. And if you keep doing things, you can mess with brains and minds and the psyche of young people. And that's what they're doing. The tracking, data collection, who we are, what we do. It's a Trojan horse. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is this is a pretty big deal that yesterday bipartisan legislation was introduced, Democrats and Republicans working together to ban TikTok in the United States. The Averting the National Threat of Internet Surveillance, Oppression, Censorship, and Influence, and Algorithmic Learning by the Chinese Communist Party Act, or Antisocial CCP Act, would forbid transactions to TikTok or its parent company, ByteDance Limited, or a subsidiary or successor company of the two. Additionally, it would prohibit transactions with social media companies backed by China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, etc. Marco Rubio, our senior senator here in the state of Florida, he introduced the bill in the Senate. And then you had two representatives, a Republican and a Democrat. They introduced the bill in the House of Representatives. The federal government has yet to take a single meaningful action to protect American users from the threat of TikTok. This isn't about creative videos. This is about an app that is collecting data on tens of millions of American children and adults every day.
Oh, come on.
Fester, stop poo-pooing this.
All right.
This is real. This is true. Don't be an imbecile. Marco Rubio said, we know it's used to manipulate feeds and influence elections. We know it answers to the People's Republic of China. There is no more time to waste on meaningless negotiations with a CCP, Chinese Communist Party puppet company. It's time to ban Beijing-controlled TikTok for good.
Facebook does the same thing, and
it is an American company, and
so we're going to let Americans manipulate us,
dude. Fester, you don't get it.
I don't.
You don't get it.
Americans at least are on the same team.
So somebody in China knows I'm into twerking videos.
The Chinese are going to use it for nefarious purposes. It's much different than Facebook, an American-run company. Dude, we are handing. You just don't get certain things.
I don't
You
get
just
this.
don't. dude.
China believes the West is crumbling, and they see it with their TikTok that they're shoving down our throats.
The Chinese, you know what? They are feeding what they think is the crumbling by the degradation of our
Yes,
society and dumbing us down and following and tracking us. They're laughing all the way.
Very true.
Listen to this. TikTok is a digital fentanyl that's addicting Americans, collecting troves of data, censoring their news. It's also an increasingly powerful media company that's owned by ByteDance, which ultimately reports to the Chinese Communist Party, America's foremost adversary. That is Representative Gallagher from Wisconsin. So this is bipartisan. Democrats and Republicans are identifying and recognizing the dangers of TikTok.
You were right all along.
Dude, I've been saying this for years on this TikTok mess. I'm just pointing it out. I just think it's a good idea for parents and grandparents to get their kids and grandkids off of TikTok.
What if like somebody like Shorty Shane is like making a bunch of good money off TikTok?
Yeah.
You
Guess
expect
what?
him to just throw that away?
Whoever's making a ton of money, I mean, you're feeding the beast. You're feeding the devil essentially. You're feeding a country. You're feeding the communist Chinese government that wants to take us down. They want to destroy the United States
They do.
ultimately. Roxanne, you agree with me?
I'm with you wholeheartedly.
There we go.
I mean, I see Fester's point. Like, I noticed my daughter, she wants to watch little shorts on YouTube. Now they have these little shorts. I don't know if they are linking you to TikTok videos, but I said, no.
No,
you
YouTube
need to
is
develop
YouTube.
a sense of where you get engrossed in something for a period of time, not these little things that are going to cause you to have ADD. So we do it ourselves, yes, but at least it's Facebook owned by Americans versus a country that hates us.
So, MJ, you'll be happy to know that I have successfully squatted our name on TikTok so nobody takes it.
You were operating on TikTok, and
I think we should have a TikTok page.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay,
I think that you just don't get it.
I
told you to stop using. I don't want an MJ Morning Show TikTok page.
Dude, what are you doing?
I know, dude. Oh, no. So in our TikTok page, our caption is, TikTok is spying on you. It is operated by the communist Chinese government, and they haven't taken us down. So thank you to the
Fester,
200.
you're asking for it.
Oh, so if you go to the MJ Morning Show TikTok, it says TikTok is spying on you.
Great.
It is operated by the communist Chinese government.
I thought you'd like that. We have no posts up.
I'll tell you what, Fester, since you don't, you're poo-pooing this, why don't you move to China and why don't you try to, why don't you, seriously, move to China and why don't you open up your big fat mouth and try to espouse your opinions and see how far you get in China where you'll be, sent off to some penal colony.
Okay, first of all, I'm sure the food's fantastic.
The
I mean,
smallest-
I love Chinese. The
Yeah,
smallest
guess
penal
what?
colony?
You'd be down to 150 pounds in a Chinese
MJ,
penal colony.
Listen, I have a very serious Chinese question that I need to ask you.
You won't fit in those little.
I have a very
What?
serious.
Yeah, how offensive is this going to be?
No.
Yeah, what?
I need somebody to tell me a restaurant that serves a good poo-poo platter.
Oh, we get shut up.
We're talking with the kids, right? And I guess my daughter said poo-poo, and my daughter said, "Ooh, poo-poo platter," and she has no idea what it is. It used to be in New York.
I got to take a break.